You're like a drive-through comedian or something like that.
Yeah.
Oh, just swinging by. Ka-tang, ka-tang, ka-tang.
You make fun of him, but we have a show in 2 fucking years.
And I love it. But other than that, it was nice to meet you, Ken.
Yeah.
Have a nice day. There he is, Ken Suzuki.
job.
Your first comedian. Anything can happen. There's 44 other human beings in this bucket. We'll see how many we can get through tonight. This looks like another new name. Let's see the comedy stylings. Uninterrupted 60 seconds of Henry Johnson, everybody.
I went to a concert the other day where the musicians destroyed their instruments at the end of the show. It was the bloodiest a cappella concert I've ever seen. I think the worst part about the metric system would be living without fruit by the foot. My girlfriend said she needed some red jewelry to match her dress, so I got her a mood ring and terrified her throughout the day. Speaking of terrifying, I'm really worried that the government's listening to our phone calls. Not out of privacy concerns, but just because I'm really afraid of public speaking. I'm from the Midwest, and I've noticed that there are a lot of Midwestern expressions that people don't really use out here, like hello. Thank you guys very much.
Wow. Boom. Henry Johnson. Very, very great. How long have you been doing stand-up?
About 9 months.
Wow.
How long you been pregnant? For 9 months also? I noticed the whole time you're rubbing your new baby.
It looked like Garfield staring at a lasagna.
Was that nerves? Is that nerves or is that just... what was that? 'Cause
just
it was
like-
very obvious. You were just like, my baby.
I think, yeah.
Like you were in a D'Angelo video.
I think it's mostly nerves. I just try to play it up if I'm going to be nervous.
You from Wisconsin?
I'm actually from Illinois. I'm from right near Wisconsin, though.
Is that where you went?
My brother and dad went there.
Did you start there?
Stand-up. No, I actually started. The first time I did it was in Boston, but that was just one time, and then I did it for a summer in Chicago, and then I'm out here.
Chicago's a great comedy town.
Yeah. So you've been doing it 9 months. That's counting Chicago. How long have you lived in LA?
Since September.
Nice. And you moved out here for stand-up?
Yes, yeah.
That's great. What are you doing for work?
I tutor kids for tests, for standardized tests.
Wow.
You need the keys. Ken could do
Yeah. What else? You've been doing it 9 months. How much of that? How much material do you think you have like that?
I think it gets weaker as I go on, but I think I could probably.
Well, sure. I mean, yeah, we know that.
That's honest, though. I like that. I respect that.
Yeah. If hour 4 was as funny as your first minute, I'd be pretty shocked. I do believe it gets a little less funny as you go on.
He just quotes the racial slurs his father taught him.
You said what like you were shocked that he said that. Is your father a racist?
He's not, no.
What does he do for work? He's a dentist.
He's actually a writer.
A writer? What's he writing?
He's a newspaper reporter.
Whoa. Oh, hot off the presses. My son's out in Los Angeles making it the big time.
Oh, yeah.
Doing the humdinger.
I started in one failing industry and my son's in another. Hot diggity.
Oh.
I thought he had it out of the gate. I thought you came out. And that moving around and moving your hands and all that stuff. Too busy. And also you did the line you said, speaking of something. No.
Okay.
So inauthentic. So just say, I'm terrified. You know, if you start with I'm terrified, you can put that joke separately in any other part. But say, speaking of, then you always have that joke before it. And we know you're not speaking of. You've done that at that. 9 months worth.
Thank you.
And then another question, is there a reason that you don't put on the glasses? Like, as a nerd, I feel like you're ashamed of who we are. And it's kind of disgusting to me on an emotional level.
He's a pretty good-looking guy. I feel like he's the male version of like the in the rom-coms, the girl that takes off the glasses and turns into like a chick. Like,
Dude,
can you put those on? I want to see what type of super nerd you turn into. He goes from Superman to fucking. Oh yeah, look at that dork. Kill yourself.
But Tony, have him take it back off.
There she goes again.
This summer, she's all one-liners.
Wow. Well, Henry, I mean, your jokes are just so good, and you have a real knack for it. It's clear that you're going to be doing this for a very long time, and it's a pleasure to have you on the show.
Next time,
Absolutely.
move the mic stand next time. You left it right in front of you.
Because if you weren't killing on stage, you would probably be at a community college. So thank God you're here. Okay. It's going to happen sometimes, guys.
Yeah,
It's
move the
gonna
mic
happen.
stand out of the way and figure out something better to do with that other hand other than just rubbing your belly. You know?
Yeah.
You go like that
He
sometimes.
was
You can
just
put it in
nervous.
your pocket. Yeah.
He was nervous. He saw Suzuki, and he was scared of what happened to Suzuki, and he was like, "Oh shit, am I gonna be Suzuki?"
We went
Like,
from a
that's what's
Suzuki to a Malibu.
That's what happened.
I just...
You did a great job, man.
Stay there, stay focused, leave your body the way it is.
I don't know. I think keep rolling. That's hot, man.
Uh-oh. You two troublemakers, silence down over there. Henry Johnson, so nice to meet you.
Thank you very much.
There he goes.
Good job.
You saw him here first. He's coming for all your jobs. He's going to take all your jobs from you. Keep writing, because Henry Johnson's coming for your spot. He's on Twitter at Henry I Tweets. Well, so much for those smart written things that he had. Me dum-dum stupid boy. All right, I pulled another name out of the bucket. Looks like another new one. Put your hands together for Katrina Davis, everyone.
Hi guys. Do I look like Urkel and Erica Badu had a baby? Sometimes black guys hit on me, and then when I don't give them my number, they tell me that I'm racist. But that's not true. Like, I like black guys all the time. It's just that sometimes they're ugly. I'm not racist. I'm facist. So I've had my glasses my whole life. Like, I've had my glasses since I was 3. I was kind of taught to, like, protect them. I kind of feel like they're a part of who I am. And I really wish guys would stop asking me to come on them. Like, I think, like, I respect my glasses more than some parts of my body. Like, it's like belly, chest, glasses and hair are, like, all the way the fuck up here. Like, we have to hang out for so long before I let you do that. That's all I got.
Katrina Davis. Fuck yeah.
I just want to say it was refreshing to see a proud, beautiful, glasses American embrace who she is.
It's true.
Man,
It's true.
you're not one of us, Eddie.
Katrina, that's fun. How long have you been on stand-up?
Like a year and a little bit.
That's cool. All here in L.A.?
No, I just moved here in like October.
From where?
Jacksonville, Florida.
Oh, cool. That's fun.
Wait,
The Midwest. Wow. Last week you were reading a book, Pat. It clearly wasn't a geography book. That's incredible. The good old Midwest. What do you do for work, Katrina?
I'm a social media manager, so I write like posts all day.
World
for
Star?
stuff. No.
I'm a huge fan of your work. Huge fan.
For a beauty line, like makeup and stuff.
That's cool. Oh, shit. That seems to be the party word of the day. Beauty line. Who would have guessed that one? That's fun. So, about a year and then some change.
Yeah.
And you're social media managing.
Yeah.
That's cool. Is that how does that thing that's on top of your head exactly work?
Is there,
Like,
yeah,
is
is
there,
there-
is there, is there, is there
man.
hair
No,
in that front
I
end?
love this. It's from Target. Like, it's not that big of a deal, y'all. I just like wrap it.
Off, you're actually Voldemort.
I just
Oh, wait a minute.
On the rear of the head. Yeah.
don't touch the bag.
So, have you ever like tripped and fell down the stairs and that like softened the blow?
I run into stuff all the time, like people.
Yeah. If I were you, I would just ram people like an angry goat.
He plays the saxophone and it starts to dance.
It looks like the poop emoji.
Oh,
know the poop emoji?
Jesus, Brian!
Why?
Come on, you really jumped on. That was very mean.
No, you put 2 eyes on that. It's the poop emoji.
No, I know. Anyway,
Yo, that's funny. Screw you guys.
has anybody ever told you that your hair looks like the poop emoji?
Not yet, but I
No.
think they're just too afraid to be rude. Like I think people want to say shit and they're just afraid I'll get ethnic or something.
Of course, totally. Yeah, it does seem that
There's the
way.
horse of truth on that one.
So that's fun. Yeah, I mean, you know, a lot of people, you know, you'll hear that this fucked that thing, you know, and when you asked it as a question instead of saying, you know, I look like, and you had the funny one first instead of second. I mean, so if you're going to do that, which I don't know if you have to, I think you seem smarter and cooler than I look like a fucked a blank joke, but you can also, you know, acknowledge that at some point. But if you're going to do that, you don't have to pose it as, do I look like? It's I look like.
You should never open with a question anyway.
Right.
Go and look, I need your help, instead of coming from a position of knowing, a position of power.
Right.
Just
Okay.
say, I am. This is the way I am.
Okay.
And actually, your conversation with us is much more loose and much more authentic than it is when you're up there, because you're trying to be a comedian instead
yeah.
of just being yourself. I think you're much better this way.
Yeah.
And then also the joke with your glasses, when you say I come my glasses first, it go, oh. But if you would have said I respect my body, my parts of my body more than my glasses, or my glasses more than my body, do that first. That was you did the setup after the punchline, and then you say you guys come on my glasses.
Okay.
I couldn't have put that
Already
on
funnier. Already
Yeah.
funnier.
Letterman late night. Glasses show. But you said you did the setup after the punchline.
Gotcha.
That one joke you did about not being racist but being faceless, I was totally just waiting for a, you know, right after you said it. But like, there has to be a way you could maybe use that joke, but in a different way, because it was so like bada bing when you did it.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah, you know, you could just get into it more, like you could just really say what you're thinking, and, you know, spread it out a little bit, because there's ugly white guys too.
It's
Yeah.
true.
Hello.
Oh, yeah.
Nice to meet you.
I fuck way more of those though.
Really? Oh shit. What's your type out of all the white guys on this stage here? Like what?
Do you guys, do you like guys?
Wait, can I tell you guys something? Can I tell you, before we get into this?
It's like 2 Bills and no Ted.
By the way, I don't know why you guys are doing these retard voices things that you like special. What does that do?
Tony, I actually don't know what you're talking about.
I mean, it was you guys were already established yourself at the front end of the show as 2 guys that speak normal English, and at some point you just decided to go into that. Like, did you?
I think he likes nerdy white guys, so we're going with that.
I think
Okay.
it's the Beavis and Butthead
I
comment
mean,
from
they
earlier.
kind of have a point. I do kind of like really nerdy white guys.
What do we think? What do we think?
But what's your thing? I'm pretty sure in some way everybody up here is nerdy.
Yeah.
So what do you mean by nerdy?
I mean, it depends, but like honestly, probably a toss up between you and Pat. Is that weird?
Ooh.
Well, you think that's nerdy? I cried during the fucking Deadpool movie because I thought I'd never see a good Ryan Reynolds movie in my lifetime. That's fucking... You ain't nerd, you're nothing!
I got Cloak and Dagger on Laserdisc.
Winner.
I don't know.
Whoever has Cowboy Bebop on DVD.
I've got it on cassette and the original subtitled, okay?
I'm not as big of a nerd as I thought I was. I have no idea what you guys are even talking about. All right.
Totoro.
Katrina, what else?
I don't know. What do you you want to talk about?
What do you do for fun? Like,
Does
what-
this just
what's
become
up?
an OK
I
Cupid date?
I
What the fuck?
Well, I don't really have a lot of friends, so I like walk around and like go to museums and stuff.
What the fuck? You can't DJ someone's loneliness. It's DiGiorno's again. Bah, bah, bah!
I'm new here, so.
Yeah. What part of town do you live in?
I live in Santa Monica.
Just,
I mean, it's not that cool.
just remember, being lonely in LA is a lot better than having friends in Jacksonville, Florida.
Yeah. That is true. That's absolutely true. Katrina, it was nice to meet you. You have a fun, amazing spirit. I love your style. Katrina Davis. There she goes. Katrina R-I-V-A-D. Jeremiah, do you know any other songs on that? No.
It's a classic saxophone solo.
I have no idea why you guys are doing those voices.
Tony, I think at this point it's to annoy you because you really don't like it.
Well, it's pretty blatant that I don't like it because it's sort of just like you guys normally actually say funny things, and I feel like that takes away from it.
Yeah, it actually adds to it. I don't know, maybe it was appropriate.
I don't even know what you said there.
You've got to commit to the bit for at least one or two more people.
Oh, okay.
Tony,
All right.
you're in my heart right now.
Okay, one or two.
All right.
One or two more.
Otherwise, we are defeated.
I'm gonna check
It's
in.
not stand-up funny, it's improv funny,
Yeah.
okay?
I'm gonna check in after. I'm gonna check.
Burned us there.
Oh, they got their regular voices back. There you go.
He broke him. He broke him. Pure stand-up Mike Lawrence just broke their improv.
They spent $400 to learn that lisp.
Pretty sure this is another new name. Very cool name. Put your hands together for Preacher Lawson.
All right, yes. My grandma got a Facebook. I feel like she's too old to have a Facebook. Like every time her phone beep from her getting a text message, she thinks it's the microwave. Like that's how old she is. She could be driving in the car. Beep, how the microwave get in the car, baby? Like, look at the road. I don't like driving with my grandma because she's really spiritual. She loves the Lord, but I don't feel safe because she got that attitude. Like if I die, I'm going to heaven, so it don't matter. Like I don't. No, it do matter. I'm in the car, okay? You lived your life, okay? This is dangerous. Okay, like we almost got hit by a train the other day. I was flipping out. I was like, yo, grandma, we almost died. She's like, no, I almost seen Jesus. I was like, all right, no more driving my grandma. This is how spiritual my grandma is. If I got shot in the chest 8 times, instead of her calling the ambulance, she would get on her knees praying like, please, Lord Jesus, get these 8 demons outside my grandbaby's chest. Let the bullets rise up part ways from his chest like Moses did the Red Sea. Yes, Lord, let thy blessings rain down from the windows to the walls. Let all these blessings fall out. Turn down for what, Lord Jesus? Lil John
Wow.
3:16. Thank you so much.
Holy shit.
Oh my
Thank
God.
you. Thank you.
I'm
Preacher
exhausted.
Lawson.
Thank you.
Wow.
Thank you.
That was impressive.
Wow.
So excited.
Man.
No, I'm just playing. I don't do anything. I'm just playing. Let day free. Nah, I'm done. Joking.
You are unstoppable. Your energy and the way you control it is incredible. Where are you from?
I was born in Portland, Oregon. I moved from Orlando, Florida to here 17 days ago. So I've been.
Wow. Oh yeah.
Can't believe y'all called me.
Oh yeah.
He goes back in the transformation chamber and turns into Professor Clump.
I get it. Eddie Murphy. I get it. No one's ever said I sound like Eddie Murphy. That's the first time.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Wow, the improv.
Maybe there's a reason.
Preacher, you're unbelievable. What do you do for work?
Oh, yeah, exactly what I do. No, right now I'm a professional homeless man, and no, I don't do anything. I don't have a job yet. I'm trying to get a job. I don't have a job. I've been here 17 days. Like
That's
I just
true.
moved here.
That's true.
Is that enough time to get a job? Because I don't have.
Unemployed would have been an answer.
I don't have a job.
It would have been.
You've got
Because
a lot of
I
energy.
got a few people trying to interview me right now. You know, I got.
No. This is not a job interview,
No,
Preacher.
no, not.
What have you done? What have you been doing in life? What did you do for work before moving out here? What were you doing in Orlando?
I used to do comedy full time in Orlando.
How long have you been doing stand up?
7 years.
Wow.
2 days, or a few days ago. I've been 7 years. Yeah.
See, how long have you been doing it for a living?
I would do it. Well, it was like off and on. Well, basically,
Yeah,
when the
we
job
know.
fired me, I would
Yeah.
do stand up full time. But before I was doing it for like a year, and I was doing really well over there. You know, because they know me in Florida. I come here, they're like, I don't know you. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
So it's pretty cool that y'all put me on. That was pretty great.
Well, it wasn't our decision. You got
I know,
lucky.
man.
You got randomly pulled out of a bucket, but you.
He prayed to God. He's like, make sure I'm picked third and not first, so it doesn't seem fixed.
Preacher Lawson. Now that must
I
be.
felt like you try to, put a 15 minutes and 60 seconds. You know,
yeah.
like chill the fuck out. You were just like killing me. I was so exhausted by the time you were finished. And you're just great. You have phenomenal energy. You obviously get laughs. You do your job. You've been around. You've seen it. 7 years. You got to pick. You keep saying go back and forth. If you really do stand up when the job fires you, you start doing it full time. I mean, like, to me as a comic, you got to commit. Like, if you really care about this art form, you really care about it, you want to flourish and you want to progress, and then you just got to make a fucking decision and go for
I'm
it.
trying to, man.
And
I'm
nobody,
committed, but I just y'all ain't paying me. Yeah.
I think the part that's missing is this part. We never know who you are ever. And we want to have that. Like, you're driving a car, and we're in the back. We've never been in the car with you. And then if you go off on the grandmother bit or this character, we trust you're going to get back to who you are. But you never had that in that 1 minute. You never had you.
Yeah.
It's very, very nice to have this part of you.
That act out, though.
What's that?
That act out, though.
Oh, no.
Jeremiah.
Was not fleek, Jeremiah.
There was an act out there.
But to me, like, I thought the performing was great.
Yeah.
I think, like,
Absolutely.
you have a lot of, like, stage presence. I thought the writing was okay. I would like to see your take on other things. I mean, I know you had a minute. It was like, holy shit, who is this guy? I thought that was the perfect minute for you to do in this capacity. I'd like to believe you have better writing than that, and I think you do. I mean, but I think, like, you should be making fucking YouTube videos. You should be making, like, tons of shit in your free time. If you don't have a job, there's people with nothing that get everything just by, like, having the confidence and energy that you have.
Yeah, absolutely.
Totally.
With nothing, with a fucking iPhone.
You're
You can
doing
do
a
it.
lot absolutely. You're doing a lot of spots at night, right? You're going up everywhere,
Yeah, I'm
trying to
going
be
up every night.
seen.
Every
Yeah,
night.
that's all you need to do
That's
is be
great, man.
nice, meet everybody, and with your energy, if you can maintain that for, and I'm sure that you can, since you do it for a living for 7 years, then I'd love to see what longer sets of yours look like, and I hate stand-up comedy at this point. But I'd love to see if you can maintain that for 20 minutes and what you would do, and if you can, then I mean, you're gonna be fucking putting Kevin Hart out of a job probably in 5 or 10 years. So I just think it's so funny, and fuck Kevin Hart.
Just because you have 60 seconds doesn't mean you have to put that many jokes in. Take your time, take a deep breath. I mean, we saw
I
Henry
say
up-
speed it up. I disagree with Mo. I say hit the
Take your
fucking
time.
gas.
He just seemed like the kind of guy who comes on Katrina's glasses.
But you came in and you took complete fucking control of the
Absolutely.
room, and that
Absolutely.
was amazing. And it's so nice to meet you. Please come back anytime. We'll put you on if the bucket permits.
Thank you. I appreciate
There he goes, Preacher Lawson. He's on Twitter at Preacher Lawson. Wow, that's a fun one. That's a fun one. How you guys doing over there?
Doing good. I thought he crushed.
Yeah, we just talked about it for 10 minutes. I pulled another name out of the bucket. Put your hands together. Another new name. Alec Wiesenfield.
Oh yeah, what's going on? How we doing? Yeah, I'm gonna put this on the ground. To the host, I would appreciate it if you did pronounce my name right next time. It's it's actually pronounced Dewey McKeikenfeld, so fucking get that right next time, asshole. Hey, how's everybody doing? Man, I got this blind cousin. he's great, but like all he does is sit in his room and listen to porn all day. Just like, dude, that's gonna fuck up your concept of what sex is supposed to sound like, you know? I've been working for this time machine company lately. It's great. I like it a lot, but the problem is I work like 14 days a week. It's fucking, today I worked yesterday. And then tomorrow I work all...
Oh. Yeah, that was bound to happen.
Just go ahead now.
Alec, how do I say it? Wiesenfeld? Wiesenfeld?
Wiesenfeld.
Wiesenfeld.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, you did it. You got through it, Alec. Very funny. Where are you from?
Here.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I grew up in Santa Monica.
How long have you been on stand-up?
Like 2 years almost.
Yeah, that's fun.
That was the definition of gentrification. A high energy black guy left the stage, and then you took over. Yeah, and occupied the space. Yeah.
But you know, you're so Jewish that you'll end
half
up.
I'm actually only half Jewish.
Really?
Yeah, half Jewish.
Huh.
That's why it was uncomfortable when he said Kuikenfeld.
Yeah.
I think it's hard to be half Jewish because it's a religion. You can't be half religion.
Yeah.
What's your other half?
Yeah.
The other half is
Jewish.
Is like like my mom's Catholic.
All right, I still don't think you know how this works. You're naming religions still. Do you have any idea what kind of blood runs through your veins at all?
She's white.
White. Okay, sure. I guess that's how. I guess that's how some people would label it. Yeah.
You know how it feels knowing that's the healthiest I'll ever be.
It's all the brain damage from all that time travel. You know,
Yeah.
fucks with your mind. I like that joke.
Yeah.
Yeah, very funny.
That joke sucked.
Whoa, whoa.
Oh, yeah.
Pat's on me.
No, that one was great. It was two different comics. Like the Kuikenfeld joke was like a beginner open micer who was afraid and nervous, and then the time traveler joke was like a really smart, clever joke from someone with a unique perspective and voice. I would lose the easy slur shit. Like you're better than that.
Because the second half was Jewish. The first half
was white. Was white Catholic.
I had that joke. The Kuikenfeld joke. Because so many people.
And by the way,
on my
both
name.
times that you stumbled on it. You stumbled on it just then, and you stumbled on it in the beginning. Like you even have trouble saying the name supposedly that you're trying to tell us is your actual name.
Yeah.
It's actually pronounced Jewy McKuikenfeld.
And who gives a fuck if they mispronounce your name? Give us a reason to remember it in the first place.
And by the way,
it doesn't matter.
And by the way, Wiesenfeld is Jewier than the slur thing that you said.
Yeah, no, definitely.
It's literally like
100%.
Wiesenfeld is way Jewier than.
Yeah, it's you know, the Germans changed my family last name, so I don't actually know what it. Yeah, it used to be or something like that.
What do you do for work, Alec? I know I'm going to get an answer out of you because half Jewish, still not unemployed. No way.
During the week, I teach an after-school program for kids, and then during the weekend, I barista at a bakery.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Barista at a bakery. That's like a special kind of barista, huh?
Fucking money, baby.
Love that. What's your favorite thing? So you're like a tutor, basically?
It's like I teach kids how to. It's like a science program, but really we just play with Legos.
The way you described it, I can't believe anyone's ever hired you for that. Dude, I like, how do I put it? Like, it's like a science thingy.
Yeah, yeah, it's a great program, though.
Dude, trust me with your kid, bro. Totally teach him, like, science stuff, maybe.
Legos.
That's fun, Alec. So you're born and raised in Santa Monica.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that. These guys answered for you on that one. you might want to get to know those two to your right because you're going to end up being their lawyer someday.
Oh, that's tight. Absolutely.
Yeah, we have some troubles in the legal field.
Okie dokie. Alec, what do you like to do for fun? What's something about you?
For fun, I
put my phone on the ground.
Like it's
Walk around, leave it.
Yeah, I'm like recording a fucking recorded podcast. It makes no sense. But I like to.
It just
it's
came
like,
to
no, I'm
you.
gonna have to fucking listen. I like to play video games.
Oh, what's your game of choice?
I've been playing Helldivers lately.
Wow, look at a lot of
Did you
supporters of Helldivers in this room.
Yeah, it's free.
Did you
on
just
PSN.
plug the video
Free on-
game you made
Check out
yourself?
Helldivers. Good game.
Helldivers.
Great game.
That's a Jewish that's a Jewish video game, right? Where you just get a tattoo and you dive into hell. Something like that.
Yeah,
Helldivers.
I do not. No, I want to get one, but I don't know of what.
How old are you?
I'm 25.
You're gonna get some tattoos. I'm looking at you. I'm sizing you up. You're gonna have 5 tattoos by the time you're 30.
Hell yeah. What are they up? What are they of though? Because I
Half a
can't
number.
decide.
Dumb shit. Some like dumb like a black hamburger. Or something.
Okay.
Whoa.
Ah, I could definitely be on board with that.
Why does it have to be a black hamburger?
His voice sounds like a little kid trying to do an adult voice. Like, I'd like to see the rated R movie, please. I heard there are titties in this one.
Alec, do you still live with your parents?
No. No.
Valid question.
Somebody said if he had
Valid
2
question.
jobs and lived with his parents.
I'd be rich.
Would you be?
No.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
No.
I'm doing the math over here, tutoring and barista.
It's not.
This is what a billionaire looks like nowadays. That's amazing.
It is true.
I would like to purchase that mansion, please.
Well, Alec, it was nice to meet you. Very, very funny.
Oh, thank you.
I'd say, yeah, exactly what Mike said. You know, the Jewy Kiken stuff. It's not that your other stuff is so much funnier. And I looked at the clock, and you 30 seconds in, and that's all you had done was the Jewy Kiken thing. You know what I mean? So it's like, get to the good stuff. That time travel joke is a million times better than everything else. And the other thing was funny too.
Yeah, it gets to the faggy homo cloth thing.
Play something. I mean, if you're gonna go to it, just play. At least play. All right. Alec Wiesenfeld.
Oh, thank you so much.
There he goes. Oh, you can play something else. Look at that. Did you learn that in between? Did you learn that while Alec was on stage?
I googled it.
Oh, I love it. Eddie, you know how to play any instruments?
Yeah, lots.
Really?
Yeah, guitar, clarinet, drums, all kinds of.
How about you, Mo?
Trombone
Really?
and mouth trumpet in the shower. That's what I do.
Wow, look at that.
This shit comes in here. Yeah, this shit is fun by yourself.
I love it. You're
It's
very
weird
good
in a
at that.
crowd of people right now while doing a podcast, but
Can you play that, Jeremiah? Can you play any of that with your mouth?
can you play?
He plays the saxophone better than you with his mouth.
I don't need to carry that shit around. Like, you gotta fucking check it, spet valve, fucking reeds.
Wow. It's the Hack Street Boys.
Oh man, improv joke. Now the Hack Street Boys. It's just a bad night. Go back to the retarded voice.
I pulled another name out of the bucket. Put your hands together for Austin Paul. He's coming. Austin Paul, keep the music going. He's coming. Keep going. Keep the music going. Keep going. What's happening? Keep it going. Keep it going. Keep it going. Austin Paul, ladies and gentlemen. Still, Jesus.
How you guys doing?
Here we go. One more time for...
When I was about 7 years old, I was minding my business in elementary school. My mother and father got me a chemistry set, and I knew it could get me high, but I didn't know how yet. So I shoved all of the chemicals and put them into pens. I traded them for Pokemon cards before the class would end. They asked me, what's beryllium? They said, Austin, what's in this stuff? I said, I'm not a doctor, but I know it'll fuck you up. See, when I was in elementary school, I guess I learned from movies selling drugs was pretty cool. And when all of the chemicals travel to your head, your friends all look like dinosaurs and you think you might be dead. Thank you, guys.
There you go, Austin Paul. 51 seconds of 51 seconds. Wow, they're already covering the song. That was fast. 51 seconds of performing, 3 minutes of prepping.
Yeah.
That was very impressive.
And 2 hours of hairstyling.
Yeah. What's incredible is, you know, I liked it. It sounded good. And the funny thing is that it was probably one of the lesser funny things that have happened here tonight. But somehow you're going to get laid twice as much as anybody else that's been on the stage. Oh, wow. It's actually...
Wait, he's going to get laid more than the black girl who said she's into white nerdy dudes at an open mic? Are you fucking kidding me?
This Austin Paul, he's got mojo. You could just tell. Pat, what just happened there?
His moist towelettes fell out of his bag.
His butt wipes.
The guy likes to be clean. That's fucking strange. I mean, it's not strange.
I've never met anyone.
You're just a filthy bastard. That's why. You're just a filthy human being.
No one thinks it's weird. The moist towelettes fell out of his bag.
You have a dirty asshole, Pat.
No.
Yeah.
You have a dirty asshole. Exactly.
I'll take that as a compliment.
I'll clean it for you, Pat.
Now, Austin, you were on this show, what, a couple weeks ago, right?
Last week, yes.
Oh,
sure.
wow. Interesting. And how did that go?
It went okay. I mean, I just doing it for fun. It was my first time last week, so it was fun.
Do you have a lot of comedy songs?
No, that was my first one. I when I went up last week, I just was prepared for nobody to laugh because I just wanted to try it, you know. And then, yeah, I sang a little bit, yeah. So then I just decided, I was like, you know what, I'd love to do a song that's tried to make it humorous. Didn't work out that well, but it was fun.
Yeah, definitely. It's really hard. If you ever don't, you know, you could tell just by seeing Pat Reagan here tonight. It's very, very hard to mix music and comedy. It's a constant struggle. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, definitely.
That's your peak.
Yeah. if you work hard enough. Austin, tell us something else about you.
That's pretty much it. I just make music, and I'm trying to do comedy as well, you know. And yeah, I make art too. I'm from Miami, and I leave Thursday, so it's been a great time hanging out here.
What is this weird Florida connection today?
Yeah.
Everybody's either from or going to Florida.
I used to every girl that I ever dated for like 8 months was from Florida. And they were, and it was. Yeah,
You like them trashy.
Austin, you have a girlfriend back in Florida?
I do.
How many?
Just one.
What does she do?
She works for a real estate office. She's not like a real estate agent. She just
You're doing sexy between songs.
I'm sorry. I apologize for that. How you doing?
She's the one.
It's no big deal.
She's the one who told me to make the Pokemon reference. It was originally going to be Yu-Gi-Oh cards, but she said that Pokemon is cooler now. And I love you, Melissa.
It was gonna be Lunchables.
So nerdy, he can't even do whisper sexy talk.
Wow.
But I'm not a nerd. You guys are.
I love this nerd off that we're happening.
I was
tonight.
gonna do Lunchables, but it just wasn't true. It was actually Pokemon cards. So.
Huh.
Yeah.
Austin, you ever like fall or anything like that? You ever anything? What's the most
Have you ever been bludgeoned to death?
What's the most recent accident that's happened to you?
At the end, we just find out this is Jared Leto's new character.
You ever accidentally like shit your pants a little bit or anything like that?
No, I used to get I used to get really drunk because I got kicked out of my house when I was 19, and so I didn't really drink at all before that. So when my friends like introduced me to alcohol, I was like, "What is this?" And I would get really drunk and do like dumb shit. But
like what?
I would just literally. I guess it wasn't that dumb, but I would try and throw up. So I'd go and throw up, and then try and come back and like act like nothing happened. But after that, you're done for the night.
Wow, what an extreme partier you were.
That's just bulimia.
Sometimes.
There's a word for that.
Sometimes I'd party so fucking hard that I'd go to the bathroom and try to throw up and wasn't even able to, and then I'd go back out to the party.
It's not in the bathroom. It's literally like we're like outside, and I'll just like go into the grass next to us and just
Most people
try.
go to parties and get fucked up, do cocaine in the bathroom, come out. Not him. He just goes dry heaves and comes back. What a machine.
Dude, you got to come up ready to go.
Yeah.
Gotta do that.
Like musicians, for whatever reason, when musicians come up on stage, they're like never ready. They come up in tune, and you gotta come up. Like I bring an amp with me every Tuesday night to roast battle, and I come. It's plugged in, it's turned on. I just set it on stage. I start playing. You gotta do that.
Yeah, I had it.
We don't want to hear your fucking excuses.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I agree with that. I was more upset about that than the baby wipes.
Okay, cool.
Well,
cool.
All right.
Sees that you're a musician, you are already in the negative. You're already in a hole. So you.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Yeah, this is true.
Yeah, I already have like douchebag points. Yeah, I get it.
Austin, good luck going back to
Thank
Florida and have fun with everything. It was nice to meet you.
Thank you so
Congratulations
much.
on
Nice
getting
to
up
meet you
back to
guys,
back.
too.
Austin
care,
Paul.
Thank you. Have a good
He's
night, guys.
on Twitter at Austin Paul Music. Alec Wiesenfield, by the way, is on Twitter at Jaw Lives. At Jaw Lives. That's interesting. Preacher Lawson or Preacher Lawson. Let's go through another one here. Oh, my back hurts. Put your hands together for Chance Royce, everyone.
So another Manning won a Super Bowl. They're the quarterbacks that look like they were born with 2 concussions each. I don't know if you know who they are. They're what Hitler was going for, I guess. I don't know. Do you know they have an older brother, Cooper Manning? And I always imagine him at the Thanksgiving table, and Archie's like, "Hey, Coop, your brother is over here, won a couple Super Bowls each," and he's just like a pissed off tree kid, trench coat mafia guy. He's like, "Yeah, well, at least I don't look like I was born with Down syndrome." I love how Eli, I don't know what happened to Peyton Manning's face. Like, it looks like God was drawing Peyton Manning and dropped his wine. He was just like, and I'll just, oh shit. I'll just make his arm bigger. That's what I'll do. And then Eli Manning talks like Forrest Gump. That's never helped anything. After I won my second Super Bowl, I must have drank 15 Dr. Peppers. And that's my minute. Yeah.
Fuck yeah, Chance Royce. Hi, Chance. How are you?
I'm good.
Where are you from?
Austin.
How long have you been doing stand-up?
11 years.
Wow, holy shit.
So this guy's a basketball player you're talking about?
Yeah, he's a basketball player. Yeah.
Chance, you said another man won the Super Bowl? I'm confused. Don't men always win the Super Bowl?
How active have those 11 years been? Like how many
Well,
times?
like the first 5 years was kind of off and on.
Okay.
Like when I was
You
21.
wait.
through
You
26.
just started sweating profusely out of
Yeah,
nowhere.
I know. I'm a little nervous.
You weren't even sweating during the
I know.
set.
Yeah, where are the wipes? Where's the wipes? I sweat.
But you weren't even sweating a minute ago. I just saw it happen all at once. What just happened
Yeah,
there?
I don't know. I had a bad set.
Just slipped
Yeah.
a chili pepper in his mouth.
Yeah. So.
Interesting.
Anyway,
Chance. So how do you feel right now? Why do you think it went bad?
I think I said man. Another man won a Super Bowl. I meant to say Manning.
No, you took a chance, and
Yeah. It's
Well, if Hitler doesn't work, you can't go to Down syndrome. You know.
Yeah, I know.
I think that's part of. That's a lot of
That's
it.
the thing. Where you got like 1 minute, you got to commit to like what you started. Like you can't really. I mean.
Is all your material sports related?
No, it's not.
Because I honestly don't know who you're talking about. So like all the whole minute, had no idea who you're.
The
What?
Manning brothers. Come on, they've won Super Bowls, dude.
Manning brothers.
Yeah.
Smacking your lips. I don't know if you know you do that, but you.
Nah, I didn't notice I was smacking my lips. Thank you, though. I appreciate it.
And the interesting thing is, it's like, again, this conversation is much cooler. You're acting like a comedian when you're up here. You think you have to do these rhythms of other people.
Yeah,
But the
yeah.
rhythm of just you being yourself is much more powerful.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you're definitely the funniest out of anybody who's ever kept the White Walkers away from the wall. You're amazing on that.
I mean, to me, when like was it Preacher came up, like you could see like, all right, that's a guy that's been doing it for a long time, like super polished. So you didn't do that much in the first 5 years, and then it didn't seem like 11 years.
Right. Yeah, I know.
Chance, do you want me to hold your jacket?
Chance, what do you do for work?
Right now I'm working in an office delivery company.
What are you delivering?
Lunch.
What for? So
That's a lunch delivery company.
yeah.
Well, it's only for office lunch delivery. Office lunch delivery. It's called E-Club.
Are the Mannings bad tippers? Because I'm assuming.
I did shit all over the Mannings.
Yeah, you really hate the Mannings, which
well,
is
I
like
just,
American.
It's a minute,
That's
Tony.
American.
So, like, what am I going to do in a minute? You know.
But
like,
you know what it
it's
is.
like,
That's
they're
the
short.
rules when you come up.
I know. I know.
I love that. It's yeah.
I fucked up.
I just wish when you did fuck up, it was in that minute that you just said you fucked up. Like, you owned the fact. Because I was lost. Like, when you went to the Hitler punchline, I didn't know what was going on. Like, I would just love to see you embrace who you are and just be real.
I would like to do that, too.
It felt that way.
Chance,
So
you
whether
seem
you do it in the
furious
mirror or
about.
not, yeah.
I get the feeling that you're a lot funnier than what happened here tonight.
No,
because-
I am. Yeah, Jim might see me. I'm funny. Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Of course, yeah.
You got some vouchers.
Yeah. I've known about the show for like a year and a half, and I'm like, I don't know fucking about that.
Right, and then you came on,
And
you
then I know why.
hated,
You just
and
psyched
you
yourself
hated
out.
on American
Yeah.
royalty, the Manning brothers.
Guess who's never getting booked on Letterman?
Nobody.
That was the
I think to me, but the main problem was, I know it is just a minute, but that is the conceit when you agree to come up
Yeah.
here, is that you never brought it back to you. So you just seem like an angry guy hating things for the sake of hating things.
Yeah, like
which is fun. And ginger beards can do well with that. But it's like, who are you? 11 years. I should immediately know who you are, and you should have jokes that say that. You should know enough. You should know enough to realize what an opportunity this is. If there's this many people and it's being recorded, it feels like you did a brand new joke. I would have done something that hit harder, and people are like, "Who the fuck was that guy? That was awesome."
Yeah.
Who are you, Chance?
Who is Chance? That's a good question.
Everybody wants to know. Tell us a little bit more about you while the song plays behind it. Nope. Okay.
What do you want to know?
Nothing, Chance.
That's good.
It was. You have a girlfriend?
I just broke up with her last week.
Oh,
Oh, here we go.
Oh,
Kicked her into the curb.
And he walks out on it, too. From that point, I'm fucking out of here.
Fuck that guy.
What happened with that? Tell us.
There
about
were trust issues.
Tell us
Tony.
about the breakup. You told her.
There
your
were
thoughts-
trust issues.
You told her your thoughts on the Manning brothers, and she left you.
There were some trust issues.
Oh.
I would call her at midnight while she was at work. She was a nurse, Filipino.
Oh.
And
she was a nurse. Did you kill her?
She is a nurse. She's still a nurse.
Oh.
She's still alive and well.
Is she still Filipino?
She's still Filipino.
Did you deliver lunch to her?
I did, asshole.
You did.
Yeah.
Don't take it out on me.
Yeah.
So you walk in on your Filipino nurse girlfriend, and what happens?
I didn't. Oh, I walked in her giving her lunch or what? What are you asking?
Do you still deliver lunch to her job and shit? That's kind of fucking.
Nah,
awkward.
Or is she getting her meat
She
delivered
working her
by
mashed
someone
potatoes
else?
and shit.
Just one question at a time, please. Just one question at a time.
So what happened, Chance? Trust issues. I'm guessing she wasn't thinking that you were fucking around, right?
Well, I told her the truth, but yeah, she thought I was fucking around.
Oh, was she fucking around?
I think she might have been fucking
Yeah,
around.
she's a-
I think she was fucking.
Chance, let me tell you something. She's a Filipino nurse. She's definitely fucking around. I don't know if you've ever seen any porno before, but
I like.
Yeah.
I like that you created the first ever stereotype for Filipino nurses.
Yeah, definitely. Everybody knows about those Filipino nurses. I mean, just fucking sluts. Just fucking.
That's right.
You know, those fucking.
If I saw a picture of him with an Asian woman, I would just think it was from the Vietnam War.
Chance, how long were you with her for?
We were off and on for like 2 years, or a year and a half.
Off and on everything, man.
You do drugs, Chance?
I smoke pot every now and then.
Yeah.
Off and on.
Off and on. I'm off and on.
What do you do consistently? What's a fun hobby of yours other than stand-up?
I run.
Really?
Yeah, believe it or not, yeah.
Where do you run to? Burger King? What are we talking about here? I run every day from Burger King to Jack in the Box, and then over to the McDonald's, and then
I do run to those places too, but so I can run to that place. I run like 7 miles up at the Silver Lake Reservoir. Or 8 miles.
Whoa, jeez, you said that quick. Yeah, for all you Reservoir fans out there.
All the Silver Lake Reservoir dogs out there, what's up, dude?
Shout out. Fuck you, Flint. Fuck you, those listeners in Flint, Michigan. This guy jogs around a reservoir. Doesn't even take a sip.
9-minute miles, dog. 9-minute miles, Tony. Let's go.
9-minute mile?
Yeah,
Wow, that is what I call fast food. That's funnier than what you guys just gave it credit to. Remember the Burger King Jack in the Box thing from earlier, you pieces of shit? All right. Chance, it was nice to meet you. I love that you can run a 7-minute mile. Like, that should be like a...
7-minute mile?
9 minute.
Oh, 9.
I'm not from Nigeria.
Oh. Whoa, Jesus.
7 minutes.
What? They're the
not that
the
hard
fastest
to do.
runners. Like, oh, never mind.
Whoa.
Actually, Kenyans are.
I meant to
Kenyans.
say, yeah. All right, we're good.
There he goes, Chance Royce, everybody.
Chance.
He's on Twitter at Chance Royce. Here we go. If we can get another one up at the end, we will. But let's get into our 2 regulars, guys. We have 2 regulars that do a brand new minute every single week. 2 very funny young ladies. Going up first tonight, you know her from Kill Tony. She does a brand new minute every single week. Neurotic, nervous. Sometimes it goes great. Sometimes it's rough. But she's a little monster getting built right here weekly. Put your hands together for Melissa Esslinger, everybody.
So I have a new boyfriend. His name is Hulu. I've actually been binge watching a really terrible show, which is maybe better than terrible sex. I don't know. Probably not. I guess. Anyway. But I've been watching Seventh Heaven, which is awful. It's nostalgic, for one, but also I like how they inject PSAs into their dialogue. Like, they'll be like, hey, Mary, how's the basketball game? we lost, but did you know one of 12 teenagers cut themselves? That's actually like how I learned about cutting when I was like 14. Was watching the show against it, but at the end of the show, the girl got to go to a place in Chicago, and I was like, I want to go away from my parents. So, office supplies started, yeah. Anyway, I had more. Didn't get even.
There you go, Melissa Esslinger. Another new minute. Did it again. That's fun. Very fun. I feel like you mentioned cutting yourself a couple times. So did you really do that?
Yeah, I did.
Wow, that's interesting.
I did.
That's fun. Did you really think you?
Woo!
I always wondered, do you get horny when you cut yourself? Is that like
Do I get what?
Is that like a sexual thing when you cut yourself?
By the way, the last comedian just cut himself. He slit his throat in the back of the room. So he's a cutter now too.
Final chance.
Rest in peace, Chance.
Can you please roll up your sleeves so we could feel better about ourselves?
No, don't.
No,
Melissa, you don't actually.
It was a long time ago, and I did it with push pins, so it wasn't real serious.
Whoa, fuck you, Mike Lawrence.
Yeah.
A push pin cutter.
She never took cutting to the professional level. You open mic'd cutting? How do you do that?
Yeah. I love that. Wow.
So it was
That's
a cry for
hilarious.
help. You weren't really
Right.
trying to cut yourself.
Right.
What were you trying to cry
Well, yeah,
for
that's
help
what-
for?
that's
Like,
what
what
it
was the
is.
reason behind it?
I was just really sad. I was a very angsty teenager. I was very angry at my parents all the time.
Why do you think that is?
Because my mom is emotionally unavailable. Or
Whoa,
was.
fuck you, Mom.
No, she was. She's, we've grown.
I like that. That's fun.
Has she
Love my
accepted
mom.
like your Facebook yet, or is she? I mean, she's talking to you now.
I don't want to talk about it. No, I'm just kidding.
Damn.
No, we're
You ever
good.
taste your blood?
Would you like to?
No. Not on purpose.
You know, you did it again. Another fun new minute. You got in on the Seventh Heaven thing, and I think that works because I don't even really know that show, but it was still funny to me because I felt like I did know it by the time you explained that. So
Nice.
I think that works all the way across the boards.
Thanks. That was the first time I didn't get to everything I was ready for, too.
Yeah, that is a kind of a dated reference, though.
That's
Maybe
okay.
you should give like a little explanation of how like it's like a cheesy show from like. The
But they
90s.
just
Yeah,
put
she
that
set
on
it
Hulu.
up with Hulu.
Yeah.
She said that she had a new boyfriend Hulu. She went from Hulu to
And
binge
they-
watching
yeah.
a really stupid show. But I shouldn't have done that. Why am I doing it? To PSA. And I thought she had a good flow.
Yeah,
Nice.
it really did. Great
And
flow.
the father, he turned out to be a child molester
Diddler.
recently, so it's
Diddler.
popular again.
That was at the end
that
of
1
my
in 12
thing.
actually get molested. With
Yeah. What I like.
Half these religious fucks.
What happened? What happened?
A lot of double talk there, and when the smoke cleared, it was Pat Reagan, who obviously has something against religious people.
But what I genuinely liked was the vulnerability. I've used to starve myself. I've cut myself. I've been there. Fucking sucks. I'm from Florida. That's how we get through shit. So
I lived there once.
I thought that was fucking awesome. I know you have more. I want to see more of that, and I like how you segged into it by talking about something people know and then bringing it back to yourself. I thought that was fucking great.
Thanks.
Getting better all the time. Watching her grow live here every Monday. It's the one and only Melissa Esslinger,
Thank you.
everybody. Oh, I'm sorry. Wait a second. Wait, guys. Hold it.
Clean up the beginning, like so.
Yeah.
You don't want to start with
Don't
so.
need that, yeah.
Come from a position of knowing so that we're sure of it. So not so I have a new boyfriend.
Mm.
So I have a new boyfriend. Boom. Hands in your pockets, showing insecurity.
Yeah.
Vulnerability is one thing. And insecurity takes away from the strength of vulnerability.
And those
Makes
ahs,
sense.
you go, when you start changing direction and thinking about the next thing, you go, and you do that, and you do that louder than you say your material. So it's a
Yikes.
very, it's like you're censoring yourself, like beep, something like that.
Because people are afraid of the silence, so they put an ah.
Right,
or
and you don't need to be afraid of it. Silence is good. It builds that tension and gets them ready to laugh when the stuff happens.
Yeah. Thank
There she
you.
goes,
Thanks
Melissa
so much.
Esslinger, everybody. Here we are. Our one other regular, ladies and gentlemen. You know her, you love her. She's the other Kill Tony regular. Put your hands together for the great Vanessa Johnston.
Thank you. It bothers me that some people look at me and just assume that I wake up, I shower, I put on mascara, and then I'm just out there looking for dicks. The other day, I was at a party for my corporate job, and this random lady walked by me, looked at me, and said, "Hooker." I was like, "Did you just call me a hooker?" And she said, "Well, do you think you look like a hooker?" And I was wearing a nice dress that was showing maybe 2 inches of skin. So I said, "Do I think I look so good that someone would pay to fuck me?" "Yeah, I do." Unlike you, where someone would pay to not fuck you. Okay, thanks.
There you go. Exactly a minute.
Yes, all women. Yes, all women. Yes, all women.
Fuck yeah. That's fun. Did that really happen?
Yeah, it did.
Jeez.
2 weekends ago at the Grammy party.
Was she a good-looking girl, or do you think she was
She was
jealous?
she was like fine.
Right.
Grammy party, like a party of grandmas?
No, Grammy. the only the only
You guys are out of control. I fucking love it. Yes, she was at a party of grandmas, Pat. That's fun. What was the party?
No, it was just a party. Like I had to go to for work because we were developing a show around this person, and so I was there with like all my colleagues.
Right.
And I was, you know what I mean? Like I was working. Exactly. We were
That's interesting. Does stuff like that happen a lot? Like women are very competitive.
No,
and-
guys sometimes it's weird. Like I always feel like I get approached about it when I don't feel like I would be like on point. You know what I mean? Like where I'm like in sweatpants and guys like, "Are you a hooker?" And I'm like, "Dude."
Right.
Like I would be the worst hooker ever. You know what I mean?
No. No.
Sounds like Brian will pay anything.
Yeah. If you were a hooker, how much do you think you would charge for like a half hour?
I don't
Holy
know.
shit! What
I
kind
would
of
have the
question?
worst customer service. Like,
No.
You think you get Yelp reviews? Like, you think that's how hooking works?
Yeah, there's a website. Yes.
She was in sweatpants for starters. So that's fun. That's sort of crazy. That women do things like that. Did you do anything
No.
Did you do anything other than look like yourself to be called a hooker?
yeah, I was just standing there and she just walked by me.
Look, there's gonna be haters with her. She's so fucking hot. I'm sure she's wearing a dress, but even if she shows like an inch of skin, everyone's gonna call her a hooker just because they want to be as hot as her. You know, she probably has to deal with this shit all the time.
I just don't know if I give off hooker vibes. I don't think I do.
Well, there's really no such thing as a hooker vibe. You know what happened is like girls, and actually it's funny, Rogan and I laughed about this in Vegas over the weekend. It's not a name drop. It's not. Listen, let me explain something.
That's his father he's talking about.
All right, you guys are funny. Let me explain something to you guys that don't work with anybody powerful. Okay? Let me explain something to you all. All right? It's not a name drop when you work with these people all the time. It's not how it works. You fucking peasants. I'm not talking about a couple weeks ago when I was hanging with Chappelle and Chris Rock. I'm talking about this weekend with Joe Rogan.
I know.
You fucking losers. Jesus, name drop my fat ass.
Now let's.
I love that. Some of my best friends are famous black comedians.
Now let's see if Joe Rogan had anything to do with the actual point of this story.
Which was where were we? It was fucking
Las Vegas. You won $500.
Oh, it was because everybody was so dressed up, like every woman, that we made a joke that all these chicks dressing like sluts is really ruining the business for all these prostitutes that are in Vegas, because you can't tell Chick in a dress that's the old prostitute.
I dated a guy who was like kind of because I don't like wearing dresses, and he would always tell me like wear a little dress, be a woman, you know. It didn't last long. No, but he was like, but he would tell me. I was like, dude, I was like, I'm gonna walk out and people are gonna think I'm a hooker, and he's like, and he would tell me, he's like, well, he's like, they know what they're doing.
What an asshole.
He's like, they get paid for it. I was like, geez.
Vanessa, another new minute. She did it again. There she goes, Vanessa Johnston. Yep. Guys, the drawing of tonight's episode from Ryan J. Ebelt. It's available at ryanjebelt.com. Look at how crazy that is. That was a blank sheet of paper at the start of the episode.
And the poster is going to be available pretty soon, right, Ryan?
Yes,
Sweet.
it's going to be available at ryanjebelt.com. Brand new poster. I just got mine framed and put up in my living room.
I don't have one.
So excited. Well, you're going to get one. Mo Amer.
Yes, sir.
You're on Twitter at
Real Mo Amer.
What else? Any other dates coming up or anything you want to promote?
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to Sweden at the end of the month. Nothing
Love it.
special. Just, I mean, nothing around
We have a lot
here.
of listeners from
Yeah,
Sweden.
no,
I've been
absolutely.
there.
I'm going to Stockholm.
Yeah.
I'll be at the South Theater there at the end of the month. Just,
So
yeah,
fun.
going on
I've
tour,
been
man.
I've been there before with Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
Mike Lawrence, Mike at the Mike Lawrence.
Yes, at the Mike Lawrence on Twitter. I'm a writer on this season of Inside Amy Schumer that premieres April 21st.
Amazing. Yeah.
So check it out.
Eddie Brill, thank you so much.
I'm traveling around the world. I'm going to Galway, Ireland, then I'm going to Paris, and then I'm doing Hong Kong and then Australia.
Such an honor to have you on this show, sir. Thank you so much for doing it. So cool.
Thank you for having
Reagan and Watkins, ladies and gentlemen. What a performance tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, come on the show, Reagan and Watkins, next Friday at the Hollywood Improv, March 18th at 10 p.m.
There you
Reach
go.
out to us on Twitter at Jeremiah Stanhope or Patty Ray or at Patty Reagan. We have a new website, ReaganandWatkins.com.
At Josh Martin Comic, at Jamie Vernon. Brian Redban is Redban.
Hey, I'll be in Houston at the House of Blues this Friday and Saturday and Sunday, Austin, Texas.
Yeah,
Houston.
check out all my tour dates at TonyHinchcliffe.com. It's crazy. I'm going everywhere. Live audience, make some noise one more time. We did it.